Oh my god. Please ignore my actual hellhole of a room. Hi. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know how much time I have. This is my breakdown. Okay. I don't know how in focus this is. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh my god. I don't know. What? My bed looks messy. I think it looks better. Okay, I think I've been recording this whole time. Cool. Hello, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a little more serious than it usually is. And I'm talking a little lower because everyone is in my house. Except for, I think, my dad. Yeah, I don't know where he went. But everyone else is in their rooms. And my sister and mom just went for coffee. So, I'll probably be getting a delivery in the middle of this. But, hi. How many times have I said hi? In the last 3 minutes. Like, too many. Okay. If I look over in this direction, to my right, I have my monitor here. So, I'm checking to see if I'm in focus or not. This is the video about my breakdown. I keep thinking my sister's pulling back into the driveway. Okay, I made notes for myself so I don't forget. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a rough one, isn't it? I had a breakdown. About 4.5 weeks ago. I have a pretty stressful job. Not that that's a bad thing. I love my job. But okay, I need to put this down. Yeah, I have a pretty stressful job, and a lot of people depend on me to help them. Not just at my job, but in my real life. So everything that was happening just kind of came to a head and exploded. I've been taking medication to help with my migraines, because I get them, my mom gets them all the time. I get them all the time. Or at least I used to. And it was starting to affect everyday life. So I've been taking those, and they double as a mood stabilizer. So me thinking, like, maybe this will help, maybe it won't, I don't know. I was taking it for a few weeks, had no migraines, nothing, and then one Wednesday, a few weeks ago, I woke up with a absolutely killer migraine. Like, double vision, couldn't really see great, everything hurt. So I made an appointment with my doctor. I called out a half day that day from work, and then I went to see my doctor later that morning, and as soon as she walked in the room, I just started breaking down and crying. I don't think I've cried that much in a doctor's appointment in forever. So that happened. she suggested that I go to the ER, Portsmouth Regional, because they have a good psychiatric program. So I did that. I had my psychiatric eval, and they determined that I wasn't a harm to myself or anyone else, so they gave me two options. I could do inpatient hospitalization, which is where it's basically just group therapy all day, but you stay in the hospital, like you practically live there for a few weeks. I keep thinking someone's driving up the driveway. My room is in the front of the house. So they gave me that choice, and they also gave me a choice of doing PHP, which is a partial hospitalization program, and it's located in Hampton. I chose to do that. So I called and made an appointment, and I got in there pretty quickly. I'm not going to go into detail about how I got to my breaking point too much, because it's not just me that it affects. It's, hold on, I need my water. It's not just me that it affects. Am I going to be washed out this whole time? I really hope not. Hold on. I don't know if that did anything. Nope. We're just going to keep going. Where was I? Oh, so I decided to do that program, and I need to stop looking at the monitor. I didn't think this was going to be that hard. Sorry, self, when you're editing this. Okay. So I made the appointment and got an introductory meeting at the PHP, and I got in the same week. And basically what PHP is, like I said, partial hospitalization program. It's basically group therapy all day. You go there. Mine in particular was 8:30 in the morning to about 2 or 2:30 in the afternoon, depending on when we finished. And they also help with medication regulation, and my favorite part about it was that they gave the science behind why your brain works the way that it does. Like, breaks down the chemical imbalance and blah blah blah, and it makes you feel like I know I'm not crazy. I'm aware of that, but it makes you feel like you're not just crazy. And that's the best part to me, is the fact that it makes you feel not crazy. But anyway, I did that, and I think that was the best decision that I've made for myself in a very long time. And I did it for about 2.5 weeks-ish. No, about 2 weeks. Because I missed 2 days and I overlapped 2 days. So yeah, 2 weeks. It was a 10-day program. And at graduation they give you a little rock. Mine says self-care. It's sitting in my truck right now, because I like to keep it with me when I go to work, because it's kind of like a reminder for me. And I'm really, like, bottom line, I'm really glad that I did it, because, hold on, I wrote down notes so I literally just said that. Okay. It gave me the chance to slow down for a few weeks. At my job, I work 10-hour days sometimes, and that was getting pretty regular, and I was working Saturdays too, and that was putting a strain on my relationship. So, everything was just kind of coming down on my shoulders really hard, and it broke me finally. This is not the first time I've ever had a mental breakdown. It's happened a few times in my life, but this is probably one of the worst ones I've ever had, and also the only one I've ever gotten help for. So I'm proud of myself for getting help. Something made a noise. I'm proud of myself for getting the help that I needed. I'm proud of myself for taking that step to actually do that, because that's one of the... My camera shut off. That's one of the hardest things that anyone that thinks they need help can do, is to get help for themselves. So I'm glad that I did that. I'm proud of everyone that I was in that group with for doing that. At every single different walk of life that you could possibly think of was in that room at some point in those 2 weeks. And I couldn't be more proud of myself and them. Like I said, that was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Because when you have these problems, you don't think of, at least personally in the way that I am, I don't tend to put myself first, ever. That's not something that I do. It's not something that I've ever done. I've never put myself first. So it felt really good to be able to do that and keep being able to do that. So I like to take my time. I started journaling. I started doing this thing called GLAD journaling. The G stands for something you're grateful for. The L stands for something you've learned. This is a daily thing. The A is something you've achieved, and the D is the D stands for a delight. So like you saw a puppy that day, or you stepped on the scale and you lost 2 pounds, or whatever it may be for you, your delight for the day. And I liked that because it made me stop at the end of the day and think about the things that I've learned, because I learn about 37 new things a day at my job. I really like my job. So I like constantly learning, and the fact that I've had to stop and learn how to put myself first, at least the majority of the time, has been really nice. I've only been out of it for a week. I started work on Monday. I uploaded a vlog the other day. I only had a couple days in that vlog, but the last few days of the week have been really busy, so I didn't really have the chance to. But yeah, I think that if you have the chance to do something like that, or even just going to regular therapy, I actually need to email my therapist about if we're doing in-person meetings or like video meetings or whatever. You should do it. 100%, hands down, you should do it, and you should be proud of yourself for accomplishing something for yourself. That was, like I've said probably 3 times now, that was one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do for myself, and I wouldn't have done it any other way. I don't regret doing it by any means whatsoever. I'm really glad that I had the chance to meet those people, meet the people I was in group with, meet those social workers that ran the program, and the best part is, if you need to call them, they're always there. So even in the light of this pandemic, they're an essential for people like me and like the people I was in group with. So I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of all of those people. And if I had to do again, I would, hands down. I'm glad that that was an option for me. And I don't think everywhere has those options, but if you just ask about those options, I'm sure that there's some kind of program available for you. You just have to find the courage to ask and to get help. I was lucky enough that my primary care doctor cares a lot about her patients, so as soon as she saw me, she was like, yeah, I need you to promise me that you'll go to the ER, and she hugged me like 3 times before I left the office. So yeah, I don't think I have any other final thoughts. This is probably one of the heaviest videos that's going to be on my channel ever. Hopefully it's not too heavy for anybody. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else left to say, except if you need help, reach out to somebody and get it. You can reach out to me on any of my social medias or whatever. They're all linked in my description box. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a whole lot of self-promo in this video. I just don't think it needs it. Take a shot every time I say So there we go. I think my sister is pulling up the driveway. Is it her? I don't know. I heard a vehicle. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, it was a truck. I'm gonna close out this video now. I have a lot of footage. I didn't want to make this video super long. Yeah, I'll have different hotlines and stuff in the description box if anybody feels like they need it. If you need to have somebody to talk to, DM me on Instagram, DM me on Twitter, send me a snap, I don't really care. Why is there so many people out? We're supposed to be under quarantine. Anyway, sorry if the lighting in this video was really bad. I just needed to sit down and do it for my own sanity. So, for the 3rd time, I will be closing out this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel like you want to do. If you need help, reach out to somebody. Reach out to me, reach out to your mom, dad, sibling, friend, anybody you feel like you trust or feel like you should trust. And if you don't feel like you should trust them, don't reach out to them. Reach out to somebody else. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day or night or weekend whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video that will hopefully be a lot more lighthearted than this one was. If anyone wants me to do a little bit more of a breakdown of my breakdown, please let me know. I'll gladly do that. I'm in an okay place now where I can actually